Guys, come closer. Come closer because we have to watch this video to the end. You will learn one or two from this woman, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. And then there are two writers that you will encounter in this video, Professor Wole Soyinka and this beautiful young woman. And you know what? They'll represent the two generations of writers. Professor Wole Soyinka represents the old generation, of course, with his old ideas. And then Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie is a contemporary writer. So she represents the new generation, the younger generation. This woman is a woman to listen to. This young lady is a lady to listen to. This writer is a writer to learn from. You know, she is not violent at all, but I call her my silent woto giver. Because in this video, you would see that she dished it out to Prof. Yes, you heard me, to Professor Wole Soyinka. She schooled Professor Wole Soyinka. And we all need to listen because there is a lot to learn from her. Before I continue with this gist, let me pause here and do the needful. How are you doing, my great people? You're the reason I'm still speaking on this platform. Thank you for all your massive love and support. Thank you for being there for me. All right, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you get notified. Yes, today's own is away from, you know, entertainment gist. We are looking at politics. Yes, sir. And then our pretty writer, our lovely sister here, decided to take on Professor Wole Soyinka because Prof came on air to condemn Adichie Ahmed's interview with Channels Television, calling Adichie Ahmed a fascist. And you know, it did not go down well with Chimamanda Adichie. She came on board and granted this interview on Arise Television. First, she started by letting the audience know how much she loves and respects Professor Soyinka. Yes, and we can see them on one or two occasions. They are both writers, and I'm sure that she must have learned a thing or two from her. She said she loves his style of thinking and writing, but on this particular one, that she does not agree with him. The woto giver. So what did she say? She started by defining the word fascist. You know, when Professor Wole Soyinka condemned Adichie Ahmed's interview with Channels Television, he called Adichie Ahmed a fascist. And you know, for so many of us who don't even know the meaning of fascism or fascist, and we are not even interested, for those of us who don't go to the dictionary to begin to look up words and so on and so forth, when we heard that word, we did not pay attention to it. But the international writer here, Ngozi Adichie, came on board to school the audience. Yes, she schooled all of us. And so she started by explaining the meaning of fascism. You know, is a system of government led by a dictator who typically rules by forcefully and often violently suppressing opposition and criticism, controlling industry and commerce, and promoting nationalism and often racism. And then she also made us to understand that fascist is someone who supports or promotes fascism. And she said that she did not see how that is related to the interview granted by Adichie Ahmed. You know, a few days ago, I was on Twitter, you know, and I saw where it was written, I don't know how true it is, that Professor Wole Soyinka was challenging Adichie Ahmed to a debate on Arise TV. And then I saw the response from Adichie Ahmed, where he said that he cannot go on a debate with Professor Soyinka. If Professor Soyinka is inviting him, he should as well invite Tinubu, so that three of them will sit around the table and, you know, debate on whatever they need to debate. But then he added something else. He said, if you want to be on a debate, we will send you Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Guys, this one, I don't even know how to explain it. And then just, you know, yesterday I just watched Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's interview with Arise Television, and he schooled everybody. He said, of course, going by the definition of fascism, who is the fascist here? And she started reeling out. She said, first and foremost, INEC is fascist. INEC, of course, represented by Professor Mahmoud, you know, Yakubu, represent fascist. Yes, because when they stole the people's mandate and transferred it to another, then that's the true definition of fascist. She did not stop there. She said the violence that happened during the election could be described as fascist, and those, you know, who perpetrated injustice to other people, you know, they are fascists. And she did not stop there. She said the government, who saw the violence and said nothing and did nothing, is fascist. The list kept going on and on and on. And, you know, and then there was another thing she said. She said, you see, the word "and," that, I mean, everybody, every educated Nigerian should know the meaning of "and." And that was the bone of contention. If that Ahmed came on a national TV to say that if the government of Buhari swears in Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as the next president of Nigeria, that it is the end of democracy. That if he made that statement, he didn't make it out of context, and it is in no way related to fascism. That the bone of contention, and there's a clause, the Constitution, you have to win 25%. And Abuja, that the definition of Abuja, the meaning of Abuja, even though it is left for the court to define, that any educated Nigerian should know when "and," that conjunction "and," is used. You know, she schooled us, the audience, on the meaning of fascism and guys, let me stop here. What do you think about this woman, Ngozi Chimamanda Adichie? And what do you think about the old order represented by Professor Wole Soyinka? Guys, see you in my next video. Bye.